Narcissistic gangstalkers. Well. What are they up to most of the time? Well, number one, they're out to do things to you to sabotage your life, your relationships, and your job. They want to set you up to appear crazy, off balance, by, saying things and doing things in front of others, because they have to do it in front of other people. It's all a setup to ruin your reputation and to ruin your credibility. Because the narcissistic gang stalkers, they have to appear perfect. They have to appear charming. They have to appear to have it all together, even though behind the scenes their lives are falling apart. They have to appear to be all that in a bag of chips. And so let's talk about one of the tactics that they will often use to sabotage your life, sabotage your relationships, sabotage your job, to destroy your reputation, and to destroy your credibility. Well, this is done by something called gaslighting. Gaslighting. And there was a movie that was made back in the 60s or 70s. That's where this terminology comes from, called gaslighting. And it was about a woman whose husband uh, wanted her to appear crazy so that he could put her away and, take all of her money, and live very well while she continued to live the rest of her life in a mental institution. And so he would do things to make her appear unbalanced, unwell, crazy. And then when she would question him about it, he would deny the whole thing or deny that, it ever happened, that she was making it all up. Have you ever been treated that way by a narcissistic gang stalker where they tell you, basically, I don't believe anything you're saying, or you're making it up, or you're exaggerating? Well, it's all a big cover up to cover up exactly what they're doing to you. And they know exactly what they're doing to you, and they have an expected outcome when it's all said and done. So what they're doing is called gaslighting. And gaslighting is a manipulation by psychological means that causes someone to question their own thoughts, experiences, or judgments. It's a way to erode a person's reality by changing the narrative or the order of events, or by denying that the event ever took place. So basically, they do it by changing the story. Narcissistic gang stalkers are very good at changing the story. And so let me give you some examples of how narcissistic gang stalkers use gaslighting on a regular basis to undermine you, to get you to doubt your own reality, your own experiences, or your own judgment. They will do things like twisting your words. You will say one thing and they will twist it as though you said something else, knowing that they heard you correctly. They will tell you something that they didn't say when you heard them say it. And they are so good at this, and they believe in themselves so much, and they think they're so slick that you can even record them saying something, and they will deny it to your face, and they will tell you that you're lying and that they didn't say it. That's how slick these narcissistic gang stalkers are. That's how manipulative and deceitful a narcissistic gang stalker can be. Another example they will use against you, they will accuse you of not hearing correctly, or that you misunderstood, that they didn't mean it that way, that they were just joking, or I never said that, I would never say that, why would I say that? They're so good at it that they will cause others to doubt what you're saying. you know Other people who they haven't taken the mask off in front of them will be like, well, this person would never do that. I've never seen them or heard of them behaving in that way. But all you have to do is dig a little further. you know ask a few more people, not the flying monkeys, not their family, not the people that they pretend to be goody two shoes in front of. Dig a little bit deeper, you know. Ask about previous relationships. Actually, I want, ask to talk to, previous relationships, or just, previous co-workers. And you'll find out that there's been a whole lot of manipulation going on. Another thing that they will do, they will move your personal belongings, such as your purse or your keys, your cell phone. They will steal things from, private things, personal things. They will steal from you. They will, for example, remove photos from your photo albums. They will violate your privacy. They will steal or remove important documents, destroy important documents. Um, Also, they will change the passwords to the computer, whether it's on the job or a family computer in which the entire family uses. They will change the password on it. And then after you've tried a couple of times, knowing good and well that you're entering in the right password or that you have it written down and you're typing it in exactly how you wrote it with all the casing and symbols and everything correct. But it's because the narcissistic gang stalker has changed the password on you. And then when you get locked out, that's a way of them saying, well, you must have didn't put in the password correctly. you know or they will break into your electronics, into your computer, your laptop, your tablet, your cell phone. They're very good with technology. They will break into it and actually destroy things, destroy pictures, destroy get rid of text messages, anything that will be proof to be used against them. They will break into your electronics and they will destroy it. They will steal money from you. Oh, they're good at that. They will steal money from you. They will remove things from your car. They will move things, for example, let's say if they remove your purse and you know that you've always placed your purse, in this particular chair or on this particular shelf as soon as you come in the house. Well, lo and behold, just before it's time for you to go to work, you go to the place where you've always placed your purse and your purse is missing. And sometimes this can go on for hours. They enjoy seeing you running around in a frenzy looking for your purse. And sometimes it can go on for days. And then all of a sudden, a few hours later or a few days later, your purse will show up in a place where you didn't even go to that particular part of the house and put your purse down. It will show up in the basement, in the dirty clothes basket, or it will show up, in the pantry somewhere, when you know that you don't go downstairs to place your purse in the pantry. And so these are some of the things that narcissistic gang stalkers will do in order to sabotage your life, sabotage your relationships, sabotage your job, make you appear unstable before others with the intent of ruining your reputation and your credibility. And then get this, I got one more thing I want to add to this. Sometimes they will even have the nerves to tell you, well, what you said that day, you were correct. You were absolutely right. But I denied it wholeheartedly. I totally denied it because I didn't like the way you said it. I didn't like your tone and I didn't like your body language. And so that's why I denied it. You were spot on. You were correct. But I totally denied it because I didn't like the way you said it to me. That is the psychological manipulation tactic of a gang stalker called gaslighting.